We're good. Welcome back. We got a lot of changes in the pipeline for us in the very near future. We are going to be getting the train subway system on testing staging branch here in about about 2 weeks. And let's not forget, if you've noticed as of late, our background images that are on Rust Console Edition, you notice that the cargo ship is much closer than it should be typically, and that is the harbor changes that are going to be coming for us. I'm assuming they already have them done to some degree because they already recorded it, but not only is it quality of life for the cargo ship, but it's also for the harbor. And it's a refresh. I mean, you can see it's actually got a whole nother like bridge and section we can actually go inside of. Pretty cool. What's up, Fizzy Drink? What's up, Norwal? No, it's not on PTB yet. If it was, we'd be over there. But since we already have all these changes here, and we were around when they came through on PC, we kind of know what's coming for us now that we have a pretty good idea. So yeah, in about 2 weeks, it should be hitting us on PTB. And we'll pretty much just be playing it over there. So if you guys have any questions about stuff, we're going to be walking through things and also pointing out some of the cool stuff. Jade comes in and puts the heavies. What's up? Also, there will be an industrial update at some point for us. Let me see. I think it's in my backpack. Did I put it in my backpack? I didn't. Oh, I guess I have one here. Hold on. So we'll be able to skin these guys here pretty soon. Isn't that crazy looking? So pretty much, this is a DLC itself, so you know that's coming for us relatively soon, no matter what. That's cool. And since that already has like a reskin and a remesh, we're going to be seeing it for turrets as well. So be on the lookout. And we might still pop over to the Rust Console Edition side just to, you know, do it up. But I wanted to kind of show some of the stuff we got going on here. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and zip over there. Our watch recharge tower. Oh, yes, this is a change that's coming through, too. Don't know when. It's not like they tell us stuff, right? Pretty soon we'll have to plug these bad boys in. Boo! The turret skins are going to be sick. And there's word on the streets that the ladder hatch skins are coming in. That's crazy, too, right? Especially if they come out with a... As a matter of fact, here, let's just showcase this real fast. I think we'll see a lot of the DLC stuff first because it makes money, and Face Punch already made it, right? So this is one of them here. We have a skin that looks similar to this, but you can actually see there's a slat in the middle, so you can actually see through it. This is part of the industrial update. I think we also have shelves, too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we can dress it up for you here for a second. We have some room here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Shelves. Is it under items? Here they are. This will be all part of the same DLC. And then we have like these barrels that go with it as well. But the turrets are the most notable. And check this out. Yes, yes, yes. How could I forget about this? These look pretty... Actually, I think I already have this one out. I do. The furnace has a reskin. It's funny because this is our first go at reskins for these, but we've actually had reskin and remeshed. But I think that looks sharp. I like it. It literally looks like an old stove. Yeah, isn't that funny? Because like we've had some reskins and remeshes too, and I think they're just now getting their small backpack skins. Yeah, let's show these big bulky barrels. I'm very excited for the hopper, right? And again, this could be added in because this was kind of a thing that just kind of caught when we were just doing whatever. Just find a basic box here. I'm not used to, like, I'm used to everything being on one page, so I'm still getting used to this new. It's so funny because we go between, like, console edition and this, and there's, like, things are slightly off. You know, like, they're organized just a little bit different, so it's... now I gotta, like, redo it again. We're like, oh, okay. And I really want to see us get some of these. I've been talking about it for a minute, but yeah, we should be getting these at some point. And again, since they're so vague with the quality of life update, they're not really quality of life updates. They're hot fixes. Like what we got so far, if that's what gets pushed out at the end of the month, that's a hot fix. That's not like a quality of life update. There's like no major anything, you know. This is all like, oh, we got this to work and that to work, which is great. But, you know, let's call it what it is. And at least they communicated it this time. I'll give that to them. At least they told us. Oh yeah, guys, chicken coop. How could we forget? Where is it? Is it under construct? There we are. These guys, dude. Come on, tell me these aren't going to be amazing to have. And to be fair, we have like the pilot DLC. And, you know, that wasn't that long ago. That's such a game changer. And you see how straight that is, too? Oof. They have a triangle one as well. I know. I mean, think about it. Your base has changed dramatically. Also, the word on the street is the next big... Oh, yeah, this guy, too. Word on the street is there's going to be upkeep for walls now. Like the external walls. That's quite a game changer. So the question is, when air quotes quality of life hits us on console edition, what does that look like for us, you know? I mean, these are straight. And word on the street is there'll be skinnable ladder hatches now. These are actually armored ladder hatches if you're just joining us. I know. I know. It seems so weird. Where's our standard ladder hatch on this chaos? So you'll have a lot more verticality. As a matter of fact, I think verticality would be kind of a necessity because you can actually condense things quite a bit. And get this. If this is actually available, we'll check it out tonight. There is also word on the street on PC side that we're going to get basement squares. So essentially, as I understand it, and again, this could definitely change. So let me just kind of show you what I'm talking about here. If it was available now, and we can actually check. It wasn't available earlier, but they might have already done an update. If there is, we'll go take a look. Okay, so let's say we have normal squares here, right? Let's just make this. These will be brutalist. And then our centerpiece will be the goofy one, right? We'll make that. Let's make it Adobe. Adobe looks fancy. So as I understand it, and this is actually going to be pretty sick when you think about it. So what's going to happen is, and I don't know the full mechanics yet, but technically we'll be able to have a square that then goes under the terrain that punches in, and it'll be like a square that comes down. And so it's like a square we pay for. So imagine that. You have your lockup on the top, and then you kind of go deep a little bit, and then you make that the maze. Couple that with these armored ladder hatches, and we're in business. Wait, am I? Okay, there we go. That took a second to load. Again, these types of things could be added in at any time. This one still isn't on PC yet, but just kind of to let you know what's in the works here. Also, this is worth noting too, we might as well go ahead and show you. Am I out of my mind here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Red dot. So isn't that sick? Like, and it's, again, I want to get my hands on those mechanics as soon as possible so we can figure this out. Same with this over here. Yeah, we need big quality updates, not hot fixes. Bingo. Dude, Narwhal's got it. You know. And that's the thing, like, that's my problem, is the communication is vague, non-existent, or we'll call it dishonest, because there's no quality of life. That's a hot fix. Like what we have right now in PTB, and it's great. We need hot fixes. Like the devs are working. It's like the management and then the community manager are not communicating with us. The management's not either allocating enough resources or planning enough stuff, because technically we have 5 major updates this year. I thought we were getting like 12, right? And then they're like, hey, we're working on stuff this year. So we're like, okay, well, let's knock off 3, right? So we have 9. No, we don't. We have 5. Do you see what I mean? And then they're saying that the updates that they have are quality of life. I was like, no, quality of life brings something to the game. They're not fixing the problems that already exist. That's kind of, you know what I mean? And it really kind of poops on the devs, and I just don't think they're allocating enough, and I think the communication is very piss poor. You know what I mean? And it's like, it could be fixed pretty easily by just communication. Like, yes, I understand there's bad news sometimes, but like, tell the community what's going on. That's all we're saying. This is actually pretty cool. I know they're dialing this in a bit. Hopefully my frames are... I don't know how well this is playing right now. Oh, don't sign me out. There's been like a flying glitch thing where it signs me out, signs me back in. It's annoying. These are nice. I don't know if you heard about these, but essentially you can buy an apartment, which is dope. So we'll buy the most expensive one. Actually, do I even have monies to do this? Hold on. I do. Let's do a penthouse. Very good. And then we have to pay the daily upkeep. Let's see, is the elevator... Here it is. And I do think it's a travesty that they're putting a major release on top of November. I think that's silly. It's literally going to be towards the end of November, like right after. Do you know what I mean? You're like, are you trying to put these weird, goofy things in front? Do your planning for next year in November. Keep the game update, keep it consistent, keep it running well, but don't, you know what I mean? Like, why on earth would you drop an update in November? It's absurd. Like, the whole industry understands that. How come, you know what I mean? It just makes me think that the management is just so disconnected from the project, and clearly the community manager is, but that's neither here nor there right now. And they're sweet, and this is like a large furnace right here. How sick is this? Yeah, dude, that's what's coming for us. And if you're a super broke boy, which is usually me, because I'm always jumping servers, I will jump out and go back down. Hey, my frames are dropping down here. I might have to drop some. I didn't know my performance was such a hit down here. Let's... What room am I saying it again? Can we not get 2 apartments? What? Oh, I guess we'll do this. So there's a bunch of rooms up there, or storage up there, which is great. You can only do 1 at a time. Now that changes things. I was going to say, because people can raid your little rooms. But I was like, if you spread out, it's not that bad, but... I like the idea of this, where you can kind of just set up downstairs and just make it a really nice... Do we even have an elevator to downstairs? Is that even like a thing? Oh, I think you have to walk downstairs. It really make you feel the plebs. I would say B16. I kind of love the basement. Is this us? Dude, tell me this isn't legit. Brother. What I mean, complete with cacareches? You got a little bed right here. You got a locker. A little box. A little stove action, dude. Some storage. Got a level 1. That's sick. You put your upkeep right here in the old hatch. You can actually fire inside of the zone too. Isn't that cool? What a cool way to start off your wipe, right? Like literally, you can rent an apartment. All the drug deals happen down there. Well, what's crazy is you can raid just a little bit too easy. And I was like, oh, you just get multiple apartments. But then it's like, I don't know. I think this mechanic is going to be balanced out or banged out by the time we get it. You basically talk to him. We might as well show you. You pay him 50 scrap, little handies, and then you're good to go. This is officially out on main for PC. So, again, this will be on the list for next year, probably. So you can kind of get like an idea of who's in where. Not really, but like what the storage slots are and the estimated value. And then you can like buy a key off this guy and then go raid it. But then you can kind of defend it too. You're like, it's a bit too easy to raid. Do you know what I'm saying? Your best bet is to stay low tier and be in the basement, because who's going to raid basement apartments unless you're seriously bored? Cool, right? And then there's like shops that kind of have the same idea. And this is like a whole nother safe zone. This is kind of what it looks like. There's your little bed. Isn't that cool? I like this idea. I think it's really neat. There's also going to be a satellite crashing event too that's going to be happening. And in the very near future, I think in the next month or two, we're going to see monuments that are more maintained by us, the players, to get any kind of like juice out of them. Which will be interesting. So like in order to get the loot, you may have to put a couple components in to get things running. So it pulls people out to do more of the POI kind of stuff, which I think is awesome. Anything that does that is cool. I think this is a cool addition too. I think maybe the key stuff needs to be balanced a little bit, but for the most part, it's cool. You can land your helicopter up here too. I'm pretty sure it can still get stolen, but Narwhal, you like that? That one came in this month. And again, since we're like caught up, like technically we can accept anything that they have once the map has been updated, and it has been. We can accept any of these. I think in the quality of life update, I think having a zip line could be fair, right? That would be nice. I'd take that. That could be that's a quality of life, right? It's not a monument, but it changes the way you play. Ladder hatches would be really nice. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this. This will be the first time I get to do this. Let's see, where I can't remember where. Is it under construction? I don't use a lot of these days. Just because we've always kind of used the wedge. Wedge, what's up? Where my wedgies at? Barn wedge. So these are now skinnable. So that's coming for us at some point. Right. Are my assets down low? There we go. Buy, sell, trade, scraps, ammo. Otaku. That's so stupid. I love it. I like this one with the neon and stuff. I think it's cool. So that's coming our way. Oh, and here's some other stuff too we can kind of throw out there. I'm just going to throw these on the ground real fast. Oh, I did notice this. I'm sure if you've got a server and stuff, you probably noticed this, which is nice. I hope they keep this for us. This already exists on PC. But it looks like we're going to get that summertime DLC because it looks like we can change our underwears, right? There's a slot for it now. But if you look as a server owner, like the water gun's in there, which is great. You can load that up with the radioactive water, brother. Isn't that sweet? You can go around zapping people, giving them the sickness. Isn't that dope? What was the other one I want to show you? Oh yeah, we already have this. That's what I'm saying. Like, some of the stuff that came in relatively soon, the DLC seemed to be converted over much faster. So expect to see probably this guy. Here's the way they've been doing it in Double 11. If they know a DLC is coming, and they're basically skinnable, it basically opens up turrets to be skinnable, they'll probably drop something that looks similar to this, that looks cool, but it won't be the new mesh. They might do it just before they drop the DLC. That's kind of how they did it with the last one, so. I think we'll see this one probably before the year's out for sure. Because it makes them money too. I think the new setup for DLC, like Face Punch makes it, but they pour it so they get a slice. But remember, there's a lot of people taking the slice. Sony takes a slice. Microsoft takes a slice. D11 takes a slice, and then Face Punch takes the slice. That's at least 4 slices. Now, they're not going to be even slices. I don't know the contract. I'm just kind of guessing, but there was something else really cool. Oh, yeah. Guys, let's not forget about this. This has been out for a while. Guys. Right? Come on. What are we talking about? Yes. I honestly have no idea what their plan is for this. Judging off of how many resources, how much time stuff takes, I don't know where this will come in. Hopefully it's sooner than later because these are super fun. But I don't know. I haven't seen any indications of this, but again, they could just kind of drop it on us out of nowhere, like they have with a couple other things, which is great. The primitive update is so much fun. And it gives us shields too, which is actually like a legit way to roll around. And honestly, these are like legit ways to raid bases too, let's be real. Yeah, just some of the stuff that we could easily get in these quality of life updates. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you use the words quality of life, you know what I mean? Bring it to the table. And let's not forget the collaboration with Warhammer. That wasn't that long ago for PC, so like these come in quick. I'm not sure what this is down here. Again, everything feels so foreign because of this bigger interface, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, I love this. Oh yeah, we now have a different progression system. And, oh, how could I forget? How could I forget? I haven't played a wipe officially with this yet because we've been super busy, but like this is like, yes, progression changes to like blueprint fragments, but also we've got these little upgrades and it kind of puts us back to the old school. I'm so glad the penis is still here though. Thank you. There's different ways to upgrade this. I'm not sure how this works right now. Is it this way? There we go. Upgrades. Okay, here we go. Efficiency, reinforced, salvage, range, recycle, defense. Actually, I don't think I can spawn all that in. Yes, as you start to use these different upgrades, so that's the old box there. I'm not sure what this one does off top. 2% chance to produce a free bonus item when crafting. That's hot. So imagine you've got your little crafting unit on top. But this this one in particular, if you're old school Rusty Rust, PC days, this is going to feel a lot more familiar to you. What does this do? It gives you 150% explosive damage. So these used to be so beefy back in the day, where you can actually put them against a wall, so it'd be like extra protection. So it kind of brings that back, but there's like a cost to it. You know what I mean? Like you're in the game loop. I think that's dope. Can you do another one? How many? Did these stack? It's kind of. Ooh, I like the little pieces that got on there too. Oh, they don't. Okay. That's hot. Doesn't go up as high as I thought. Back in the day, wasn't it like, it was either 2,000, I want to say it was 3,000. We used to use these all the time to like defend the back wall. Because if you had like a really tight loot room or whatever, you could really get in there. Allows any tech tree item, it says allows unlocking any tech tree item regardless of progression cost is doubled. There's a 25% chance of failure that consumes the resources. Okay, so you can just pick, and then sometimes it fails, like the old chainsaw used to. Okay. Ooh, the comfort one's nice. Because this is always in our core, let's be real. 100% comfort zone. Boom. I don't think we can stick boxes under here now. Somebody was asking that in the comments the other day, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if we can, brother. It's a BP wipe, so every month it's cheap to BP stuff. This is coming to console? These things are, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, these are potential things we could get in these real quality of life updates. Because right now, all we have is literally like a hotfix. And maybe their plan is to put in the content like this week or something, and then we're going to troubleshoot it. But, like, that's what I'm saying. If you're going to put quality of life update, it needs to be something other than monuments in there. Like, easily these hatches could be included. These were, like, kind of standalone things. These are armored ladder hatches. Beautiful. I mean, heck, bring these skinnable guys in, because you know this DLC's coming for us. Most likely by the end of the year. Well, at anywhere between now and the end of the year, because it's officially out. Workbench enhancements could easily be put in. Not easily, but you know what I mean. Like, it's in line with what they're talking about. Let's not forget this, guys. Cooking bench, that's real. In line with this guy, right? There's the other one. This is also, these all kind of came in separate. This was separate. These were separate from, these two were together. These improvements were different. update, and this was kind of like a part of something else. So like our tech type stuff will be inside of here. See what I mean? Like, we could get some of these types of things, some of the primitive stuff, although I would imagine they're going to put that into a whole thing, is my guess. But just some of the things we have pending out there that's like, you know, we could definitely have these things. This is part of the industrial update. Again, we'll most likely see these before anything else. The hopper could be thrown in there too. I feel like we're missing something else major here. We just got our cabinets. That was part of the DLC for the decor. And that wasn't that long ago either. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, the large furnace has a nice reskin with the industrial. It's a moneymaker, so it makes sense this is going to get fast-tracked. I mean, we've already seen it with the other DLCs, so it makes sense. You know, it's not. I'm not knocking it. I mean, I get it. They're all businesses. They need to make money. Yeah, they absolutely, positively need to make money because that's how we keep things like these cool things coming in at time and time again. Make these quality of life updates huge if they added like new things. He says, I don't know why they aren't doing it. I think the devs are perfectly capable of doing it. I think they want to do it. I think management either doesn't allocate enough time or resources to do it. Because when your boss tells you to do something, you do it. You know what I mean? Hold on one sec. But there's, I think they're capable of turning these out. Okay, so they've literally said we're going to have updates every month. Okay, great, awesome. So we're holding your feet to the fire. That's why I keep bringing it up. I was like, look, you put on the roadmap these are quality of life updates. This isn't. Like the quality of life update that's currently on our testing branch on Rust Console Edition is a hot fixes, which is good. That's fine. But it's misleading to say that our update this month is quality of life. They're hot fixes. So it makes me think that they're blowing smoke up Face Punch's butt. They're like, hey, look at all the stuff we did. We did all these major updates. We did quality of life updates. So I was like, no. The management bought more time, and then you guys packaged it as quality of life. Like anything but like pretty much everything here could be included in any of the quality of life updates, and it would make it like, okay, cool. You know? Anything that's out here right now. Anything. Including this DLC that can also make them money. Like, you know what I mean? Like these are relatively new, so I don't know how far along they are with this one. This is like literally like in the last month or two. But like these are doable. The skinning is doable. You know this was coming down the pipeline. You know, Hopper, hello. Workbench, this guy has been in long enough. You know, with the chicken coop. And even this. You're not changing major things in the game. Like, you know, you're not like redoing the generation of the map and stuff. So, you know, let's bring it on. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, the devs are working hard. I think they want to bring these things in. But, like, when your boss is allocating you to do A, B, and C, you have to do those things. I don't know. Just on the outside looking in, this is the gist I get. With the poor communication and misleading communication that comes from the wonderful community team over there, I think they do the devs dirty. And I think what we have currently on our testing branch is a hotfix. I hope I eat crow. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope they bring out something cool. But like right now as it stands, we don't have a quality of life update for this month. Let's just call a spade a spade. Now, I'm excited that they've done all the Subway stuff. That's where we're going to go check out next. And that's amazing. But, you know, we need to hold the people accountable that are actually like saying like, hey, we're going to do this. It's like, okay, then let's do that. Let the devs do their job, please. Doubles the workbench radius. Ooh, I never saw that one before. What's this one? Crafting at the workbench with this upgrade gives you a chance to refund up to 10% of the ingredients. That's hot. I do like that a lot. Oh boy. So like these upgrades for the workbench are like a thing. You see what I mean? And this, I've just handpicked a few things like that aren't even part of the map. They're just items. And obviously it's not a copy pasta situation for this kind of stuff. It takes a development team to get that ported. But still, when I hear quality of life, I think anything in this pile, and including other things. You know, zip lines could be one. It's not a monument. You know, just putting it out there. No, let's just call it what it is, and let's not just accept that they went quality of life update and then they gave us a hotfix. I was like, okay, that's not a quality of life update. So we're basically just getting 5 updates this year, is what you're saying. Got it. You know, like when your expectations set at that, you're not as disappointed. Do you know what I mean? You're kind of like, okay, I understand. It's going to be this, this, and this. That's all I'm saying. Should we do our fancy boy LAR piece? Where's our fancy boy LAR piece? It's good to see just how good I am with the LAR. And by good, I mean bad. And I have G mode on, so. All right, so again, to actually make the map huge and stuff was like a huge undertaking because what they've done so far, we do get better performance on our side. So what they've done is the devs have achieved is fantastic. I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about the poor planning and terrible communication. Okay, just to be clear. So what's cool with the subway system that we are going to be getting in about 2 weeks, I'm going to say 3 weeks at the latest unless there's something that hangs up, so they need to communicate if they do. This is part of that entire system. There's little portholes that come up to the surface, so like you don't necessarily have to go down into a monument to do it. Like I'm out on the outskirts of the map here, and I think that's what's kind of cool about this, is you've got these like little access points that are like look, I'm out here, dude. You know what I mean? Isn't that cool? And this is the subway system that interconnects everything on the map. And you get to pick the train. You get to attach it to other trains. You get to attack people. There's NPCs underground. This is a crazy awesome update, and it's going to be super fun. And it's going to be even more fun when they add the next layer, which is the surface trains. But just the subway trains alone are crazy awesome. See what I mean? Says they're gonna make these quality updates huge if they just add some new things. Yeah. And again, the devs, remember, there's management, there's a communication people. That's like the community manager. Wait, what did I say? Management, yeah, community manager, and then there's the devs. They all kind of get lumped together. But the management, and I don't know them personally, but just kind of on the outside looking in, I see problems there. I at least see problems on the communication side for sure. But like that's got to be super frustrating to like want to do bigger things and your hands are tied because they're like, no, you work on this. No overtime, no anything, just do this. And you're like, well, we have these other assets ready to do this. So like, no, work on this. It's gonna suck. Hold on, I'm trying to get my notes up here. Oh no, I do have them up. I'm crazy. Okay. This update's going to be fun. It is. And like that's why I'm kind of getting us pumped for like, we kind of went through the boring stuff already. So the devs bringing this update is going to be a blast. And it's hard work to do this one because this is based off of like the map system. This is hard to pull off because this is procedurally generated. This is part of the map generation. So, and it's complex as hell. So, and it has to work because if these don't fire correctly, this tube goes into the ocean. Do you know what I mean? Like any misalignment on this it's crazy. We won't see these yet because these go to the surface, but that'll be our next set. But again, we have to go through another month of quality of life updates and then another one. And I hope they add something in there, and I hope they communicate what's going on. But I do think it was very disingenuous for them to label the current generation we're in now this month to say this was a quality of life update. I was like, brother, it's a hotfix. What are we talking about? Oh, there it is. See, look. She's coming in right here. Here, when I go take a leak, you guys get to see her dock. And they haven't said anything officially yet, but this has already happened. They've already got this keyed in because they did a film on it in our background screen. This is like for real, for real. Because literally, if you watch our opening screen, there's a thing with like a cliff, and you see the cargo ship very close to the shoreline, and that only happens when they made this adjustment. And if you see on the lower side here, I don't know if you can see by the lettering on the side, there's doors down there now where you can actually, so there's multiple entry points, which is super cool. You can still apply ladders to it, but you can also board this thing when it's ashore. I'm going to take a leak. I'll be right back. All right, so to be clear, the critical stuff I'm talking about, Rust Console Edition and their team and their setup. Face Punch is completely different. I think that's the way most people should run their studios nowadays. To be honest, they're super rare in that way because when you look at Face Punch Studios, literally everybody who gets hired, the only time they have new people to be hired is when they expand, because the people that have been working there for over 10 years are like, they love it so much they just stay. That's pretty rare these days. So they're doing something right. So yeah, literally whenever you see them hiring, it's because they've expanded something. I think like 1 or 2 people have left voluntarily to go do like something else, but like, you know what I mean? It's pretty legit. If you want to know what their office is like, Welland did a thing where he did a tour, and it was super funny. So like the Face Punch offices in Welland, you should check it out. Awesome. Isn't that cool? And like, so we clearly, if they took that screenshot in Rust Console Edition, because it wasn't on PC, I can tell you that because it just looks different. You'll see this ship close to the shoreline, which means reconnect. Which means that only happened. Well, yeah, because when the harbor got changed, the whole patrol path changed, but it also is much tighter to the shoreline to give people more opportunity to actually do the monument. So you'll notice in our version on that title screen, it's close to the shoreline. I was like, oh, you guys already did the harbor. Because literally, you couldn't get this on PC because it looks different. And you clearly did it here because it's in this engine. So what's up with that? Like, I thought they were going to do something like that this time around. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not done, whatever, but you know what I mean? If I was the devs and I got that done and they weren't just putting it out there, I'd be pissed. Be like, guys, what are we doing? You know? I'm talking about the console edition, not, you know. Face Punch is the studio that made the Rust IP. Double 11 does the port. They're the studio that does the port. It's just such a big difference between the two studios. Like, I get it, they're different functions, but yeah. So anyways, I would be surprised if we didn't see this year. I'm hoping the next quote-unquote quality of life update would include this, because this is the quality of life update, because this is a refresh of an existing monument. And honestly, it really does refresh it. If you kind of come down here, I might get shot at a little bit. You got different entry points. You have all these like jumping areas to like hide and skis. Like this is most likely like a high percentage. I want to say like 80% chance we're going to see this year. Sooner than later, even before like November. Because like I said, they've already got the progress where the pathing is already happening to the shoreline. It actually shows the pathing now. Isn't that cool? Because literally you won't see that. How did they record that, right? Somebody recorded it because it's beautiful, but it also was a major tell because the cargo ship we know spawns way the hell out there. Isn't that sweet? Different points you can jump aboard, and then there's these little ladders things here, and you can go beep beep beep. Hey guys, what's up? doesn't that change it up considerably? It's so much harder for like a geared team to hold the ladder. So yeah, look forward to that. All right, let's go show the subway stuff, the exciting stuff, the fun stuff, the stuff we've been waiting for. Yeah, and to put the train system in is a large feat, because it's literally part of your procedural generation system, and it's complex. Okay, so as I said before, we got these different entry points all over the map. A lot of these different monuments will have integrated tunnels in the side here. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and show the airfield real quick. Just up the hill. And that was another reason why we kind of knew they were coming through with like trains and stuff for a while, because there's these little cutouts that were showing up around our outpost for a while. You wouldn't see this, but you would see. Let me see if I can turn these on. I bet I can. I'm not sure where they are up here. Tools. There we go. Not this one. Default deployed ragdoll tree world. Which one's terrain? Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry. I meant to take off the. So you see here, like, there's a different texture that's around this, and it's cleared away. So, like, obviously this hole wasn't there. But these little dirt patches were showing up for a while, and I was like, oh, they're already integrating this or thinking about integrating this with like the map system. So it's really hard to like do the early work on this and then not show the scarring of it, if that makes any sense. That's how we knew trains were coming well before they announced it. And you can see that patch. They've done a little bit to kind of hide it, but like obviously they know it's out now, so they probably don't care. But was basically making room for these guys, because almost every major monument's going to have this. So you have the option to go down on the side like this, or go down the elevator shaft. So those are the main ways you're going to interface with it. That's right. We can just go down there and show you, I guess. There's no reason not to. It's so funny, because every time we point it out, it was always like, oh, this not happening, this, that, and the other thing. And then, oh, that's weird. What are we getting right now? Trains. That's weird. 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 It's like somebody saw it. Tanya, that ship is coming. The harbor changes are coming. Can we go down further than this? Did I just hit one button? Am I stupid? So it's cool because you can kind of engage from here. And what's cool is this is part of the procedural map. So these do change the configuration, the layouts. You can't always like predict what these downstairs are going to look like. So it's going to be different every time, which is awesome. It's going to make for some really fun gameplay. My legs. I wonder if you can parachute down here. You know what? I never tried. That would be the most gangster way to go downstairs, right? Oh yeah, and our ballistic helmets. That's new. Yeah, see what I mean? You put that armor in. You know what I mean? So many things. I totally forgot about that. Helmet, armor. What was I looking for? Parachute, parachute, parachute. Oh yeah, there's the crafting quality stuff too that would come in with the engineering station too, so you can add these like different pieces inside your armor. Like, dude, think of if we got that for this month, right? That'd be so sick. You're like, okay, cool. We can like configure what we're, it changes like the way the game's played. It's interesting. It's fun. It gets you back in there. It's such a cool system to like just dick around with. Am I completely brain dead? Yes, the answer is yes. Oh, I got my backpack on, dang it. You know what, let's just leave it off down here. Because this looks like it's high enough. That would be the most gangster way to go downstairs. Alright, let's move it up one. Let's just fall down the shaft. I've never tried this. I don't know why I've never tried this. The answer is no. So it must detect the shaft size. That's pause. It must detect, because it's definitely high enough, right? Okay, well, now we know. That's why we don't see him on streams. Now, what's interesting is, I bet when it first came out, you could do it. So let's see if we can get away with it when we get it. Wink. A little something to try. So what's cool is it should be labeling these different areas. We should see the new faction, the new NPCs down there. They have orange suits. Good place to loot, too. So if you live next to one of these access points, it's like not bad, right? You see what I mean? Like, it's not just a tunnel system. It's everywhere. And if I kind of pull the camera out, too, and you kind of see, this is just one station, brother. You know what I mean? And everything else is kind of, like, punched out, and you can't really see it on purpose. But, like, do you see what I mean? There's a lot going on here. I feel like I just went around in a circle. Is this a platform? Platform. Oh, do we have to go down again? Is that what's going on? Oops. And yes, you can take these with a crossbow pretty easily. You just gotta play it a little bit better when I'm playing it. One more back here. One more hiding back here. There he is. Okay, see? Got loot in here. And if you bring a little bit of low grade, which is the magic formula, these little offshoots on the side have... Oh my goodness, I did not see that guy. Okay, guys, that scared me. So we're under the ocean. Or no, we're underground, but then we'll be out under the ocean, which is totally cool. Do you see what I mean? What a cool way to, like, connect the other monuments, but then when you have these battles underground on these train cars, it is a blast. Put a little low grade in there, a little zip zip zip. And as you hit it, you can then jump around, shoot, attack back. It's everything you think it is. It's awesome. Oh, better duck. Little box on board. It's a boat, but on land. You see what I mean? So many different places you can hide. If you look on the map, we are cruising. And we get to pick the different directions that we're going on the interchange. There's all these loot pockets along the way. We're gonna go left. This is coming for us in like 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, right there. Now, the default behavior... The default behavior for the trains should be, I think, unless they've changed it, is when you jump off, they stop. Although there is a server variable for people who have custom servers where you can make it continuously go, which is also a lot of fun. So if you're having like a train battle kind of map, it's kind of dope. You see, there's all these like little passages and stuff along the way. Can we not get in these? Okay, I picked the wrong one. This is just a faction stop then. There are little places you can kind of like go up to the surface, and it is marked on the map. Man, that really coasted for a minute, didn't it? You can hook other train cars and take off. It's awesome. Perfect. Barricade. It'll let you know that there's a barricade. We should be able to smash it. But it also does damage to the train itself. There's our new faction. Are we smoking yet? I was gonna say we're probably getting there. So I have it on 0, so we're coasting. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta wait for the repair. And yes, your train car can blow up. We're at another station here. It looks like we're at... Where do we end up? Oh, it's not paying attention. We are by the stone quarry, I think. Oh, is this where we want to be, kind of? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the other spot. I love this so much, dude. It's gonna be so much fun. Says you didn't have it on. What didn't I have on? I do see the loading screen on console with the cargo. See what I mean? It's very close to the shoreline. That was the adjustment that was only made after that, which means they're sitting on another update that they haven't told us yet, which is fine. But like, watch if I call it out, they don't like it when I take their thunder. It's like, brother, I can just let up PC Rust. I know what it looks like. We were here for the changes. I think it's only Pedro that doesn't like us doing that. I think everybody else is totally cool with it. So this is the station where we were at, right? It's cool. You can like load up stuff in the back. And dude, like these are made to have battles too. And what's super cool, actually, I think I can do this down here. I should be able to. Now, I think these locomotives, I think we have a tab for this now. We do. Cool. Car? No. How about all? So these will most likely be for the surface. If this is truly the first iteration of this, we should only see work carts underground. When we get above ground, we'll get many variations. This is one of them. Another one is... We'll talk about that in a minute. That I really want to see, not only on the tracks, but also at the station. And these cars. So like what's cool is like you'll be on the tracks and you could slam into these cars and then you can pick them up and take them with you. And even better, check this out. You're going to love this. You're going to love it. Again, locomotives I don't think we'll see underground. I could be wrong and that would be sick if they included it. If they do, big fat kisses through the internet. Mwah. Tell me this isn't dope, dude. I mean, come on. Look at that. Boom. It's our car now. And what's even cooler than that, actually, yeah, let's pick up this one. Hold on. We just picked up another one. Yeah, dude, the gambas for your scrappy poo. So if you go soft, it shouldn't be that bad. Although we're pretty fast. Oh yeah, I bumped that one pretty good. Yeah, and then we'll just duck so we don't get shot. So we have one big train now. So you can do that with work carts too. You can also have all of the engines going too. So watch how cool this is. As we're moving like this, a fully functional train, and you're like, hey, this douchebag's on my train, what do I do? No problem, uncouple it. See you later. Oh, we're going through the barricade. Uh-oh. So the damage is actually being taken at the end of the train, not on the locomotive part. Isn't that cool, dude? You can also climb up the side of this thing, although it's a little tight up here. It might take your head off. And you want to play, yeah, hey, let's gamba with the scrap. We'll turn on the lights. Yeah, see how this car's taking all the damage? Now, once we have surface trains and everything else, we'll be able to make combos like this. But initially, I think it's only work cards for us. Dude, already we have like a mobile base going on. Isn't that sick? The admin's here. My lord. So you see how crazy the interior of this is? We have new factions, we have crazy trains. Eventually all this combination will be happening once we get the last of the train update, which will be after the next Quality of Life update. The Lucky Caboose. Now, this is important because when we get the Lucky Caboose, we should see it appear at the outpost too. And that's significant because we can play Texas Hold'em together, which is amazing. We can play slots, and you're just gambling your scrap or whatever, which is kind of fun because honestly, just coming in here and playing Texas Hold'em would be a blast, right? You're just dicking around with your friends, having a good time. And then this is super cool because this is you're playing against the computer, right? So you just put your little scrappy poo in here and go, hey, yeah, I want to put whatever in there. I just hit some. And then you're playing blackjack, dude, against the house. This is rigged, stay away. Isn't that sweet, dude? You can have 3 other people. So if you're at the outpost or in a safe zone, if you bring your train around the safe zone, you can play this in peace. Dude, Texas Hold'em is a blast. If I'd have to come up with like a way to cover my cards, so if somebody's stream sniping, dude, I'd go on server and just play people Texas Hold'em. That would be so much fun, dude. Right? I just cover up my cards and we're just playing Texas Hold'em. That's all we're doing. That'd be sweet to see if you could like make it just playing a little bit of Tejas Hold'em. And what's cool is this is a fully functioning like gambling car that you can tag along. It's got electricity and stuff, and it can be destroyed. Isn't that sick, dude? Just barreling through the apocalypse, doubling down on 2 aces. Or splitting 2 aces, rather, sorry. Now, I don't know if the countries are weird about this. This isn't like real money at all. This is all like just nothing's attached to real money. So I think this will work everywhere, but it might be restricted in some countries. I don't know. But I mean, literally, there's no money attachment to that whatsoever. Which makes it fun, dude, because then you're just playing for like the progress in the game. Right? Isn't that sick? Dude, and these trains are disgusting. And what's even better is when you're on the surface, sometimes you have these dual tracks, and you'll like go past somebody, and then you guys will be going like neck and neck, and then you're like trying to battle it out, and then all of a sudden it narrows off, or you shoot the guy, and then you're like, okay, go grab his train. There'll be these small battles happening underground. This is in 2 weeks, dude, on Testing Branch. And honestly, it's not too bad on cost, like for performance, because when we're in the tunnel, the Viz, which is like what's actually rendering everything in here, or a variation of Viz, because that's more the source engine. But I mean, Unity is kind of the same idea. It's only rendering what we can see in the tunnel. But like, we're under the surface, so it doesn't have to render anything else up here. Do you see what I mean? So it's like not that costly. So it should run rather well. Now, I'm sure there's some complexities with the console side of things, especially 2 different platforms. But again, the PlayStation and the Xbox generation we're currently in are face melters. They run this game currently better than, you know what I mean? Like, we're getting better visuals on our setups. Obviously, there's PCs that are, you know, out there that are capable of chewing this game up. But again, Unity is dog water when it comes to performance, so. Isn't that dope, dude? Does that get you pumped for this? It should. All right, let me show you some other cool stuff. Did we just? Oh yeah, in our host. Did I go the wrong way? Never going the right way. Yeah, let's just keep going this way. So man, you just get a little bit of low grade and you just go ripping around town. Alright, deleted that one. Let me see if I can find you the other one. There's another work cart. I can't remember what it's called. They renamed it a couple times. So I'm unsure as to what it is off top. Wait, how did I get to this menu? This is the old menu. I love this. How did I get to this? Oh, this is way better. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, Tugboats, what's up? Oh, that's weird. It like went to old school and now it's back to this. Okay, whatever. There is a work cart or a variation of the work cart that we may see down here. Is entity spawn? Is it work cart? I should have auto-completed. I think I have that messed up. Is it like spawn entity? I can't remember what it is off top. Dang it. Is it? No, it's... Oh, here we go. This isn't it exactly. Spawn. Cargo ship test. I can tell you right now. That's blocked on ours for good measure. It actually crashed the servers. It would delete everything in its path. Is it work cart? Locomotive train caboose entity. Train wagon entity. Oh, they must have changed the calls for this. I can't spell this. Another. What do you mean I gotta spell, dude? Oh, I can't remember what it is. You know what? Let's just go to the surface. I'll show you that way. I literally have it on the tracks out here. Or I thought I did. The heck am I? Is this the corner we used or no? Am I out of my mind? This doesn't look right. I don't see the airfield. Oh yeah, I'm way off. Yeah, I thought it was good. I'm not. So how cool is that too? Like you gank somebody and then you go underground and then just go taking off. So you're really starting to appreciate how powerful these are on the surface. And they have a lot more splits. So think about this too. This is really fun because you could be out in the middle of nowhere and you can make these little gank towers. Because you can build in the middle of this. There's a limit right about there. But like you could build a little shaft in here. You see what I mean? Like a little base. Dope. All these little offshoots are so much fun. Here we go. We found one. All right. This is another type of work cart. Super fun for the surface, but also underground. Because you have a lot more places you can hide. And also, this. And the more carts you have connected going in one direction, it will go faster. I think there's a speed cap. Well, I'm not entirely sure. This goes a little bit slower, but that's okay. See what I mean? How cool is this? Let's make it romantic. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, Sea of Thieves. I am notorious for falling off the boat on Sea of Thieves a lot. Oh, oh. Are we on a glitch? What is this? It is. I think the track is not. Okay, hold on. That's interesting. I haven't seen this ever. Did this just die on us? No. Oh, okay, the server just ate shit. Okay. I was wondering what the hell just happened. I was like, brother, I've never seen that before. We should be alright. We should be alright. Isn't that sweet? Alright, well, we'll just load back in. I did kind of go over to the Rust console and play some. I can't type. Oh yeah, I gotta resync it. Now, see, this is some of the problems that could occur if it's not done correctly, or there's a glitch, which does happen. Yeah, I think we found it. Because of the way these are, like, rendered, it's actually getting stuck. You should be more inside, and it's actually making these break. So, I mean, we could run into stuff like that. It's real. Part in the track that's broken or something. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to be on it. I keep forgetting. Yeah, it's getting stuck on that. I wonder if we go across the other way, it would probably fix it. I've never seen that. Always knew it was a possibility, but interesting. But you can really start to see how the different track configurations really change up the board. There's our entry point we went in. And yes, you can also land birds inside. It's a little janky, but it works. You could like do an old-fashioned train robbery scene and have somebody jump off on board. Or if you're handy enough. That works. And you're like, I'm out of here. It's going full blast. Look at that, we're over by the apartments. How cool is that? Dude, can you imagine just crouching in the bushes and have somebody just ambush you? Ah, yes. Boom. Imagine just pulling up to a village and be like, who wants the gamba? Who wants that gamba? Isn't that beautiful? Is that peaceful? Oh yeah, we might as well show you this. I'm not sure where OP is at the moment. Where is OP? Oh, there you are. Oh, I didn't hit it. There we go. Yellow. Time to admin fly. Yeah, we should also get the rework here. You'll see there's a road that goes around. You see that the barricade will change. I'm going to guess with this train update, it would be my guess. I'm not sure exactly when they have it slated, but obviously we'll have the terminal here, which the gravel already exists. There'll be a bit of a change on the interior. You'll see we have like a fancy car. You can no longer park your thing in the container. That was once there. These are slightly changed off the back. But most importantly, we should see this guy. A safe zone caboose. So you can actually go play blackjack with your Scrappy Poo and have a blast. And I think when we get this DLC, we'll see the stage up here as well. But for the meantime... That looks so stupid. I'm really riding that thing. So even if you don't have the DLC, you can come out here and play it. Well, that's if they include it. Hopefully they do, and they're not punks. That'd be cool. You could just go up, hit a couple signs, and see if you got your luck going. If it works well, you keep going on the wipe. If not, you leave. Who cares? A lot of changes coming for us. I think we got... is this beater out there now? Lucky caboose. Is this PvE? This is my own server. That's what you're asking. And we have a quest giver out here. I'm not sure what he's going to do for us. Show me what you got. Oil raid. You know what's funny? Let's go find the old barn and see what we're missing out here. I'm sure it's a mining mission to some degree. Hot pink, hot pink. Or we just take a zip line down, right? Let's not forget that. This is real quality of life, okay? Zip lines. Now, we're waiting for this NPC to exist outside of the large barn. You should be under the gap here. Wait, there he is. What? Real quality life update. A zip line, not a hot fix. Oh. Also, these are farmable. Please, make the adjustments. All of them on the surface are farmable. Farmable. These haven't been farmable since they came out. Farmable. Please. Fix. I'm hoping they do when they do the refresh on the outpost. The clan table's new. I don't really know what this does. Oh, okay. We can make a... Perfect. Oh, yeah. We can make this look pretty legit. What do you say? As were the poop clumps. Not bad for a mouse on the wrong hand. We make it shiny. Masterpiece. Perfect. Members, me. Ranks. I'm the leader guy. Poop clumps, dude. We get points? What is that about? Announcement. Poop clumps out here stinking out the place. It's perfect. Oh, yes. And what's even better is you can come out here. Well, it sucks now that our recycling blows, but come out here, do a couple of your little facilities. I wonder if we're going to get these. Right? Because it does have a lot of potential to mess with people. Hello? You start calling people's apartments? And a terminal right outside the outpost. Sneaky places to get in? Sure. So if someone's really camping you, you can kind of sneak around. That's what I love about this game. They always think about, what if you're getting camped? You can kind of get in there, do whatever. What if you can ride a bicycle down there? Should we try? Bicicletas. I'm gonna say yes. Oh, it's coming down. Let's see what happens for science. Yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, this is a major, major update. Crushes the bike. Bike stays intact. There's so many cool spots to kind of just chill and kind of wait to see what's up. You gotta love it. I'm back here in the poop chute. Should take us right on the platform. Like, you could literally get in the mix by yourself like a rev and just like get some loot off these clowns. You know what I mean? Tag? Get some comfort. Come down here with a crossbow. You can do some work. Copper pot almost got me. Yeah, let me show you what the loot looks like. I keep forgetting to reach in their pockets. Skin them. Yeah, I'm a Wisconsin today, and nobody wants to support. It says, could I get a shout out? It says you don't have to wait. What? Nobody wants to support. Support what? What are we even talking about? If you think a shout out's gonna make the server pop off, that's not how anything works. You gotta make a community, brother. One shout out's not gonna change it. If that's what you're asking. That's not how any of this works. Okay, main platform. Yes. It's so cool till you be down here like fighting, and then all of a sudden a train just comes ripping down the track. See how it's kind of a nice way to kind of traverse? You got a lot of options. Heck, if you have just a little bit of low grade, you can get down here and start getting to work. Stop by one of the stops that has a good recycle section. You're all set. Keep cutting these dudes up for more low grade. Boxes galore. So do you play on PC? I mean, I've always played on PC, but I main on console. No hackers to deal with. Obviously, I have admin on, so just want you to see kind of like the general loot. Everything's default, except me. I'm G mode to the extreme. Drew, what do you think the shout out's going to do? How do you think that's going to work? Do you think this is finally it? This is where this is going to be the breakthrough? The shout out? That's what's holding you back? Like, realistically, what do you think it's going to do? I'll shout it out. And watch, exactly nothing will happen. I promise. Not to be a douche, I'm just saying, like, this isn't the route to go. You should be focusing your efforts on what you're excited about, your message, right? Like, what are you passionate about? And focus on, like, making content. Don't waste your time trying to get a shout out from somebody. It's not gonna, even if it's PewDiePie, it's not gonna do anything. Here, watch, I'll shout it out. It will do exactly nothing. Drew is lost. There you go, shout out. And how many people came running in? Do you know what I mean? It's like, brother. Plus, it's like, it's kind of rude, a little bit. You coming in, you're like, hey, random guy I never talked to before, shout me out, and you're like, okay. I focus your efforts on making content and finding your voice and making videos and doing streams. That's my advice. That will do more for you than if I had 5 million subscribers and I shouted you out. You'll see. It may sound like I'm being a dick, but I promise. That's the best advice I can give you. And that you're just now like realizing that just because you turn on your stream and do all this stuff doesn't mean people come in. It takes effort and consistent effort to get things going. Like I said, the best thing you can do is make content, find your voice, and find what you're passionate about. Thank me in a couple of years. I know it seems harsh, but I'm telling you, that's the best advice I can give you. And stop asking people randomly to give you shout-outs, because I promise you that's not going to do anything. Even if I had 5 million subs and I shouted you out for the entire month, no one's going to care. They're going to care about what you do and what you're passionate about. Don't worry about making the perfect video. Just start making videos and find what you're like actually passionate about. And make it your own. It's okay to get inspiration, but definitely make your own. You know what I mean? That's the best thing you could possibly do. That will bring you infinitely more people and people that care. And then you're going to get... And the best thing I can say is if somebody else comes in and asks for the same thing later and you are successful, tell them the same advice I gave you. Maybe be a little bit kinder than I was, but just say, hey, focus on this. Pass it on. But I imagine the patience level will probably be pretty low for something like that, because so many people come and go, shout me out, shout me out. And you're like, okay, this is like the 500th one, okay. And exactly anybody, 0 people that I've shouted out have come back and said, hey, I made it. Or hey, it even did anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, focus on you. You'll get there. Years. True, years. And honestly, okay, so this is the words of encouragement. You ready? Years, and that's not for like to discourage you. You know why? And I'll tell you exactly why. It's actually the better way to go. Because if you get success before you where you know where the floor and ceiling's at, it will almost, that's like a plague. It's like a kiss of death, because like what happens is, I can't even remember this chick's name, but like she did like the van life stuff. Super interesting. She was really good at photography. She had a good story, and she popped off. It was awesome. You're like, oh, cool. You know, like I'm not into that, but like I could watch it. It was interesting, right? She got wildly successful, millions of views off the rip, and good for her. But like the problem was she hadn't done it before. And so when the tidal wave came down, she didn't know where the ceiling and the floor was, so she thought she was being unsuccessful, or she just, you know, she failed. And when in fact her floor was extremely high. She wasn't getting millions of views, but she was still knocking it out of the park. But then she kind of just burned herself out. She's like, oh, I'm a failure because I'm not getting what I had. I was like, yeah, because you were at the tip of a tidal wave. It's better to get the grind and feel the real grind and the real floor then get the success. I'm telling you. And then the advice I gave you is like the best possible scenario. Because then when the opportunity hits you, you can appreciate it and you know when to engage. And you will appreciate after the tidal wave comes through and you have the tidal wave of views, your new floor is higher and you will appreciate it. And that will motivate you to go further. There you go. That's something nobody else will tell you. So it's actually good to grind and feel the real grind of progression. And then when you get the success, not only do you appreciate it, you know what to do with it. And don't burn yourself out. Everybody says they'll just keep grinding. Find a real path. That's another good one. You're welcome. I wish the best for you, sir. Stop by after you've done a few things and be like, hey, blah, 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 whatever, and show me what you're passionate about. We'll talk about that. That'll bring you more viewers than anything. All right? I forget. Can we smash it with... I think we can smash... I can't remember how this mechanic works. I want to say you can hit it with something, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yeah, the blowpipe. I was like, what's this thing? Let's try with the Savage Sword. Thanks, Joe. Get on it. Get in there. Okay, you can. I thought so. It's kind of fun to just barrel through them. Then you kind of cut these guys down. I don't know, the progression in the tunnels just feels so much more fun in the beginning, especially if you're like a solo or a duo. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, just having more options is cool. I love the layout. I love it goes into the lore of like, you know what I mean? Like, this is an experiment. We're like in the infrastructure of like the scientists and stuff. I think we're going to see more space-based stuff. You want another early prediction? I think Rust 2 will be based in space. I don't know that for certain. Just call it my spidey sense. Everything, as we kind of move through this, things are kind of pointing towards space. And that would be the next interesting thing, I think. I mean, you get a team like Face Punch that's doing it. I mean, you know what I mean? Do you play really deep on console or what? Here's the thing. I stream it all the time. So, like, the problem with it is sometimes we roll deep, but most of the time it's solo. And then even if we're rolling deep or solo, we usually have to bail in like a day or two. 2 days if we're lucky because we get stream sniped so bad. So we're not really... We're often like doing a start and then leaving it, doing a start then leaving it, which I'm fine with, but other people usually aren't. I rather like the early progression. Helps me test out the builds. Okay, so it looks like we can still go slow enough to knock it down. Doesn't look like it hurts it. Pretty much my entire team is subs. But we kind of have like a process to put people through and we haven't done it in a while. Like literally all the people I play with are like people that... Guys, want to see anything else on the subway stuff? I might go over to the console side and start doing... We're in our caves. I love this work cart. It's so much fun, and it's like you have so many places to go. Peep, boop, beep. Even like up here and kind of shoot down. People come up on you. It's awesome. Yeah, you can camp down there. Sure. Yeah, either way you cut it, we should all be very, very excited for the subway stuff that's coming. Because, I mean, you already saw some of the stuff we can do out there. It's a blast. And then having these little access tunnels is even better. Now, I want to say there should be, maybe not in this location, some of them have little computer stations that you can access. There's usually cameras up there. Oh, dude, loaf of bread. What a freaking win. See, if we had the cooking station, we would have that. I mean, it's just so cool, man. Like, the fact that we get to kind of pop down here and it's a blast. Yeah, so it must be a couple of these. So these are kind of like, they're prefabs. So some of these will have cameras on top and there's a computer station. Let me see if I can find one. Because I think that's pertinent to what we're trying to... Because if you live next to one, it's pretty nice because you can tap into that camera system using yours, right? Because if you know the camera code, you're good to go. Just like the labs. Which, by the way, I haven't really hit the labs in a long time. We should hit them tonight. Let's dig around in here a bit longer because we may... I'm torn because I know I want us to do more of the sandbox stuff, which is on here, but I also want to jump over to our caves. Because, believe it or not, we're still alive. Am I drunk? Or is... Oh, there it is. Isn't that cool, dude? It's just like in the middle of a biome like this. Obviously, we don't have the jungle biome yet. And then let me show you where the outer extents is so you can kind of get an idea. See where the... it's a square. So it's like, you know, you still can, like, live in the proximity. Does it show me when I go third? Okay, yeah. You get a better idea now? And you have direct access to a bunch of loot and some fast travel, and it's protected because people don't necessarily know where you're going or what you're doing. Now, if they're in the tunnels, you're going to reach some resistance, but the fact that you can just keep booking down there is pretty sick, man. It's great for solos and stuff because we can traverse the map and not get totally ripped. I mean, you might, but like, you know what I mean? You big dick travel somewhere else, you're going to get slapped. There's another variation of this. I know there is. Here's a little preview of the old biome, the jungle biome. My meat sticks were looking down the pipes. This is it? Okay. I don't see a camera on top, so I don't think this is it. Unless I'm thinking of another... No, it is the tunnels. It'd be nothing else but the tunnels. Same setup. Am I just that unlucky? I keep picking the wrong one. We did that one over there. Oh, you guys want to get a little peek of this guy? You might as well see it now because we're playing Grand Theft Auto 6, so we might as well take a look at it. When we come back from playing it, it'll be fun that it's in there, but... This one's nice. This one is a monument that pumps out more resources. If you do the puzzle... Oh, weird. We have a terminal. when you run it, it dumps a bunch of these materials out the back. And I don't think this is interconnected. It shouldn't be. Oh my goodness. I think there's a bit more scientists than I remember. This one's not bad because you can start off with like a compound bow on the outer rim. Let me just step away for a second. You can start with a compound bow, and if you clip one of these guys and get in close, it's actually pretty nice because you can kind of trade up. It takes a bit of work, but it's not a bad way to start. Once you get this bad boy going, is cool. This is where you operate in here. Let me see. I'll smoke a couple more of these so we can actually show you what it's like. It's changed a little bit. There's been a couple minor tweaks since we last did it. This is the main chamba. So a lot of times you'll put... Let me reload. A lot of times you'll stick like a sleeping bag and like a stash outside with like an extra kit, but like you can totally grub this one. Then as you start looting these scientists, a lot of times they've got like a SAR on them or something, so you're like, ooh, now we're cooking with gas. You hear him tap dancing up there? I can't remember. Is there a recycle in here? I want to say yes. Maybe I'm completely wrong here. I thought there was, but I might just be imagining that. Oh, there is. Yeah, so you can keep... This is one of the rare monuments where you can kind of keep grabbing it, recycle stuff that you need, and keep it going. Only a couple minor tweaks. It's pretty much all the same. Okay, just checking. Just curious. It will kill you. A piece of me. What comes down to it? What am I picking? I like to have mouse and keyboard. Let's put it this way. It would be perfect on console if we had mouse and keyboard support, because then we could play with less hackers. Like actual hackers. Once you start getting exposed to the hacker problem on PC, it really kicks you in the nuts. And you start like, you won't get it at first because there's a lot of really good players, but there's also a lot of fucking cheaters. Like a lot, an absurd amount. And then once you kind of realize that, you're like, ooh, that's a demoralizing blow. Okay, cool. We can still touch these. thought it was tough. You just get up here and hide. When people start looking for you, you're like, I don't exist. Oh, bark. Anyways, I think is it just as a fuel? Okay. I think we need a fuse too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can remember. I think it's crude. Resources. Wow, it's been so long. So we've been playing Consoles for so long. We're just so used to not having this monument. I'm blanking out. I even did like a guide on this. I'm like, what do we do this again? Ah, yes. Is it just low grade? No. Diesel. Okay, okay, okay. That makes more sense. There we go. And diesel should be locked behind monuments, so it won't be as easy to accumulate. Once it's active, you go up here to the neck. Which I think you can kind of... When it's on, I don't think that's the safe way to travel, but when it's off, you're good. Make sure you can traverse over the top. Bit of a risky jump, but you can do it. Oh yeah, it's risky. Alright, if I didn't have admin on, I definitely would not have made a jump. That's what's coming for us in November. And you walk across the back, and this should be dumping out a bunch. Now, I don't know if they changed this into something else as well. It said just mine HQM. I think it's a bunch of everything, if I'm not mistaken. You should be able to pick it up back here. Is it really only high quality? That's crazy. It used to be like metal and everything else. Interesting. I wonder if we can set it a different way. Oh, you pick. Okay, great. So it's interesting, if somebody engages this, then they have to, oh, that's cool. So, look, you get to see the stone as to, like, what they're mining on the exterior. That's nice. I don't know if that was really there before. It was years ago. Or maybe not. Maybe it just shows this one all the time. Alright. But what's interesting is, you could either go up there and mess it up, but the pickup is way back here. So it's stretching whoever's in there pretty thin. I mean, think about it. You're on the road over here. You're like, ooh, is the excavator around? Let me just go check the till real fast. Just go up here, gank it, and run away. Throw up your cloak. Oh, wait, wrong game. Payload. And think about this. You steal it and then head right for that terminal. Just leave like a bitch. You know it. Yeah, so by the time we have the excavator, we'll have the terminal, which is nice because it does give you a pretty crazy way to dip. And this whole monument's set up to kind of like have a lot of grubs come up and mess with them. So it's a hard place to defend. Not impossible, but it definitely makes it very interesting. And you can't really miss it when it's running. All right, Drew. Later, dude. I mean, can you imagine just coming here and taking out their stuff? You just leave. And the scientists spawn back in. You can hide in the gears. Brother, it's awesome. I'm stuck. There used to be a terminal entrance here, I think, right? Or am I crazy? Am I thinking of sewer plant? Or sewage. Sewer. I thought for sure there was. See ya. I'm surprised I didn't blow up. Shocked. Red town. Red town. Red town. Red town. Red town. This one has it in the square in the back. I mean, look at this entry point, right? The terminal entries are so hot, pretty much everywhere, and they are labeled down in the tunnels. think you'll find that the terminal entry points on the monuments are quite useful for solos, getting in and getting out. And it's conveniently labeled downstairs so you know where you're at because it's a bit dark down there. Do you like that, Mr. Dilham? Bussin', bussin'. There's another type of tunnel. We might as well cover this. The heck am I? East. Now, when trains level or part 2 or whatever, this high mound out here, I believe is the entry point. You see, there's a cut right there. Come on in, detail. Boop, beep, boop. These will be part of the World 2.0 where we can actually go inside of. And that's crazy because you know what? Is this a dead-end entrance? I didn't know we had those. Interesting. Interesting. And it comes out here? Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Really? So the only entry point is broken? Is this... Do we have a broken seat? I was gonna... Okay. It looks like we do. I've not seen it broken like that. So technically this is supposed to connect to something? Maybe this is the new type they're going to go with? Okay. So we're supposed to be able to hit the surface, and there's supposed to be the entry point there, but it literally goes nowhere. That's funny. So technically the two systems are separate. Oh, there's our deep sea, by the way. See how many crazy things they've gotten this year? And we're not even... Well, we're halfway through the year now. Looking good. Hopefully you guys are excited for the subway stuff too. I am. What do you think? Should we do a little bit of cave stuff, or should we switch off and do sandbox and then us talking about GTA 6? What do we think? Or are you indifferent? Oops, I sidestepped. Indifferent. That's interesting. I haven't been on a map where the train system's been broken, I think, ever. Which, you know, it's our map. I kind of want to go check the caves. I think we'll be alright. Maybe we switch to the... Yeah, let's go ahead and switch. Then we'll do sandbox. We'll talk about GTA 6 stuff. Analyzing things, but we might be doing a little bit of this. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second. Let me cover it up so you guys don't see pictures of wieners. We could always do Red Dead. Red Dead's hot. Do like shotgunning pleasure. I don't know why I find this game fun. What's happening to me? Oh, so I erased the other one, so it's like nothing, nothing. Okay. Pet. Oops, underscore. Pet the pig. Piggy, sorry. Run it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a function call? What? Oh, I pet the pig. So I can do it a bunch. Oh, it's so much better. We can zoom out. So yeah, if we're doing a little bit of sandbox stuff, we could do a little, we could rotate this in a little bit while we're talking about things. Analyze the stuff that's already out. Theorize. Now, if we don't end up doing it tonight, we'll do it tomorrow. Sorry, if we don't end up doing it tonight, we'll end up doing it tomorrow. I'm wondering, I kind of want to go check the caves. You know what? Let's go do it. We're already in the rest mode. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to put it on this. It's going to go spinny wheel on you for a second. Well, maybe like 30 seconds or so. And then we should be back over there, okay? I think, let me just run that through my head real fast to make sure I don't screw anything up. Well, while I'm doing that, you guys can at least see what I'm doing. The missile silo is cool. Here's what it looks like. I know they were tempting us with this on that little questionnaire that they did. But honestly, don't you think trains are way better? Vehicles are way better. Our harbor changes are way better. It's a cool monument, but it's like, you know, add it, you know, if they were doing the monthly updates, it would be cool if they threw this in, right? But if we're only going to get 5 updates a year, they can wait on this one. Well, let's at least go take a look at the cave and see what's up, and then we might end up doing the sandbox thing tonight or tomorrow. I'm still unclear. Okay, let me think this through for a second. Let me go park my fat A somewhere real quick. I guess we'll go to number 3 or something. So if I shut this off and I suspend it, shut it off, go back, I should be able to hook in with... Is that how it works? I think so. Well, hopefully it doesn't like reset the whole thing. If it does and I go away, then you know what happened. I broke it. I think I can hot swap it. I'll have to find out. It's so cool we have the Arctic base now. But to be honest, I'm always so small tier. I don't really... There's usually big guys around there, so I usually just stay away from it. We're always getting bullied. Before we switch over, you guys get a nice look at this setup we have over here. But do you see how if we have like a little camera system set up here to kind of look out, actually, it was meant to be the other direction, but if you had these little recharging stations and the cameras aimed towards this, you could kind of really know what's going down. This should be on the outer extents of that. Just take a gander, and the distance and everything here could technically be thrown in. Any one of these things for a quality of life update, and I think we would be more than happy. So, next time if they're making a roadmap, call it a hotfix. Not a quality of life update. Just a suggestion. Okay, let's put this up. And I'll pause this. Wait, okay, which one do I have to hit for it to not break? Okay, I think this one. And then it'll spin. All right, are we back? Can you hear my voice? If I did everything right, you should be able to hear me. I think I see the audio levels. Might as well check out our setup. Bring it full circle. We're talking about a Rust console anyways. Alright, we'll have it up here in a second. Plus, we should check on it anyways. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Let me make sure I got... It's like I can't see chat again. It's kind of important. Kind of important. Or we might do the last little bit damage in arc if I think it'll be fast. But again, we might do that like later. It's not like super pertinent. You know what I mean? Okay, sorry. I know my thing's up. Just waking up. Need coffee. What's up? So yeah, if you guys are looking for any of that cool stuff we were talking about for the trains, a bit of preview, just rewind the stream to the beginning. And we're going to be doing a little bit of Cave, a little bit of Radtown, talking about stuff, anything and everything. Rust, GTA 6, 5, any of it. Arc Raiders if you want to, although I think most people don't like me playing it on this channel, which is totally fine. I should probably make a separate channel for it. Wouldn't that be cool if we got like the little traps and stuff too? And the ladder hatches? Oh, buddy. Now, maybe we're rated. I haven't checked all day, so it's possible. Oh, I put another water in the freezer. I totally forgot. Hey, let me get inside here first. I'll go grab it. It's loading in. Sorry, it's taking forever. I think our version looks good, man. And the fact that we got like performance that I think most people don't. Ooh, I am decaying. How badly? Is it the high quality? It is the high quality. Okay. I think we can show this now. Ta-da! Okay, we should probably cook up our high quality real fast. And get that going so we're not... Yeah, we had a bit of a decaying problem. We're definitely going to have to. I'm glad we came in here because you know what? We would have not had a base in the morning. Let that cook for a second before we go grab the water. Water? Will you be joining me in the pits? Mr. Sargentos with cheese? Everything's all code locked. Would you know what? Even if you don't join, I'm going to send the info anyway because I don't know if you got it. I'm going to try to honey dick you in here. Then we can go hold hands together. Oh my gosh, I think I forgot the server. Oh wait, no, I got you. No, I sent it all to Bob. I think we're good. Hold on, I'll just copy that. That'll be the best way to get this. let me double check. I think this is the right server. Whole new batch of chodes. Cool. Let me go get that water out of the freezer. Actually, no, let me make sure this is good to go. I should hold us off for a little bit. Yeah, before I actually decayed a little bit, and then I lost some ground, so we should be getting back online here. Okay, so I'm going to check the levels here. We're starting with 4626, right? I think we're doing 1800 on this. Right, 1800? Yes, sir. And then we'll have a full stack in here. Are we out of metal? No way. Oh, I know. We should do a whole stack of... Alright, because I already have a pretty good idea what the 1,000 is. Let's do, I know. 1,800 might be too much for this, because I think the sulfur burns faster if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see that's like 30 minutes or 20 minutes for this? Let a full stack run. I'm going to put another sleeping bag down in anticipation for our boyfriend joining us. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let me grab the water. Are you busting though? Perfect. I was thinking about different ways we can mess around with the procedural stuff too. Or I'm sorry, the industrial, not procedural. Jeez. Look, I even have a jackhammer too for Mr. Sargento. If he's down. Sergeant, you already said you're done with your expedition too, huh? I just did my damage and I'm all set. Which really, I can do it any time, really. Do I have any bag skins for this guy? I do. Oops. I love the blue jackhammer skin. I think it looks so cool. I'm a fan. I'll hit the old zippity zip on this. Okay, good. So we've got, I took some notes on our indicators for that side. Thank you, Mr. Cake. If you're in there, what's up? I'll give you a kiss. Also, I don't know if we talked about it earlier, but it looks like they're going to do like a gaming room set up for a DLC, which, again, DLCs get fast-tracked, so like pool, darts, that's going to be super fun. Can't wait to see how that shakes out, baby. I don't think I destroyed this, or maybe I did. Well, hopefully this doesn't break. Very cool. We got some temporary changes up there. No big deal. Yeah, the stuff I put up before, I didn't put enough upkeep in, and we had a bit of a decay problem. See, the upkeep's overlap so heavy here, I have to go in here and actually check. Okay. So, looks like metal. Got it. Just put it in there. I'll get like a stack of 3 stacks of stone, full stack of metal. Check. Okay. You can see the decay caused a bit of a problem. Oops. That's cool, and if Sergeant wants to do another cave pocket close by or whatever, we can hook it up, which would be super cool. That'd be interesting to see how people tackle the cave situation, because I think it's like just a problem to be solved, you know what I mean? Be interesting to see how Mr. Sargento attacks it. Oh, I better take my light with me. I'll take my suit and then my light. I got a decent amount of jackhammers. That's right, because we bought some, right? That's right, that's right. Alright, we're going to take this next door, get it hooked up. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, because it'd be better if we're like, we have multiple spots and multiple caves too, you know? And we did before, but I just didn't keep up on the upbeat. So if Sergeant was chomping at the bit to make a little setup, by all means. That would be most excellent. We got a little bit of tactical cylinder left. A little bit. This one was very weird, but I think I got a decent setup for this at some point. I'll leave a cloth in there. What was our upkeep on that? 11 days, perfect. I'll probably keep this one primarily stone and metal, and probably shy off of the high quality if I can, keep that for the main. This one's interesting because you pretty much have to own the 2 caves and have a strong forward and back to really control the back area here, which we do. It's kind of nice, not gonna lie. Not sure where I'm at the moment. Sun's coming up, that's good. So yeah, I was thinking about the industrial stuff, and I do like that 1800 timer I got going on, or the 900 timer setup, which seems to be good for like whole stacks. Well, not getting the whole stack, but like, you know, running a good chunk of it, but still conserving your battery and giving you a decent amount of output if you have 2 electric furnaces. So if that's the case, and we figure out like good numbers for that, and for like the sulfur too, couldn't we technically have like the industrial part kind of pull and take out at those like intervals, like let it go off of the actual thing tripping? I think so. I think that makes sense in my head. We'll have to see in practice if that makes sense. If it works. Because maybe it doesn't. That way we can start to feed larger sections. And once we kind of know how much is being consumed and how long it takes to take up a whole stack, we could like maybe have it plugged into a small box or something and just feed that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of nice. See if we can find. Ah, yes, I see some notes. That's good. I should probably keep a couple of the semi-bodies, but I do love recycling those. We also need to set up a good motor system and our bubbler. I think we have a decent spot inside to do so. So we're going to try to incorporate that. That's why I want to get a decent amount of wood and stone so we can really flush out the interior and figure out what our total cost is for everything. Is that a bear in the back of that? Oh, it's a bush. I gotta remember to get all these road signs. It's really nice. High quality for us later. it's efficient to knock down signs like this. Is it? No, it's terrible. Check. Igniter. Look out there and get all those nodes. It looks delicious. Hopefully we can get enough metal nodes and enough ground up recycled metal, high quality. We gotta start recycling that stuff. It's just takes up way too much damn room. Oh, it is a red barrel. I want that. Boy. We should probably be doing diesel crude runs. I find if you're kind of doing the electrical furnaces in those bursts, it's very manageable. Like you even have a medium battery, that's like you can get a lot of full stack burns off of that. Even a half charged battery is decent. More than decent. You can run a whole base that way. Maybe. Hell no, I do believe you get your ass kicked for saying something like that. What we do need is a camper rolling around out here. Alright. That didn't last long. We get all the little pieces coming off there. Be careful not to roll around with too much stuff. Oh, come on, hit it. I think if we find a little bike, we should probably hang on to it, yeah? I'm kind of trying to debate if we're gonna go swap this out for like stone to wood. Probably should. It'd be nice to have a full stack. It'd be also to convert. Be nice to also convert our GP and sulfur to proper stacks, so we're not carrying so much. Spread it out. Probably have to knock out all these stone nodes so the other stuff comes back in. I gotta remember I can use alt look. Keep forgetting we have that. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I'm sure we'll get those changes for like actually paying for upkeep per wall, like external wall. I'll definitely change things up for big groups. They love big walls. Big balls? Be nice getting all this extra stone. If Sergeant joins us, he's got enough to go build with. Yeah, there's a lot of stone up here. I feel like I'm getting a little bit greedy. We should probably... There's gonna be a metal node. I think I see one. Perfect. Oh, you hung over? Well, if you're playing, I've got a bag for you. If you're not, that's totally fine. I know we had such a good time playing Rust last time. Figured I could entice you with some cleavage and some booty in your face. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Of course, of course. Somebody must be fueling a big metal base somewhere because all I'm seeing is just stone and sulfur everywhere. Someone's got a big operation somewhere. I got a pretty good idea where it's at. Up your butt. I don't think we have room for wood, do we? We don't. Well, we gotta recycle all this extra trash I got on me. Cool, we left the bones behind? Perfect. Perfect. I'm totally good with that. When we get the new crafting rarity stuff like built in, quality, I think it's really gonna... I'm gonna start using bones a lot more. I tell you that much. Should probably be checking my ass, make sure there's somebody in there. Should probably be bringing barricades when I'm up. Would be the smart thing to do. Oh, look at these guys. You know what? I'll go farm that when I'm recycling this. Ooh, we got more Earl over there. What's up? Ooh, metal sheets. I thought I missed the binoculars. I did. Alright, 7 high quality is okay, I guess. The amount of trash blueprints in the cycle is crazy. Should get that boar mission. I keep seeing them all over the place. Uno momento, per favor, cheese. Kinda linger. Those thick thighs. What? Do you like that, Mr. Dillingham? I love that, Mr. Dillingham. I love it. Power up. Okay. Do you text me the... Oh, okay. I see. I see. Oh, it was 10 minutes ago. I'll slide you in. I have a bag with your name on it. I like what you're doing. Just for you. Oh, and I should probably do this. What am I doing? Every time I try to invite you, I almost accidentally report. I'm like, no, that's very different from a friendly. Oh yeah, dude, we're about to get wet. Well, looks like we're not sleeping tonight. So I was saying earlier, I'll wait till you're in here. It's easier that way. I'll just tell you in person. Invite out. I'm already turned around on my own base. There he is. What's up? Mr. Typhoon himself.
Yeah. Party time.
Mr. Typhoon.
Grew up more or less. First time I've done that in a long time.
Yeah.
Luckily it was at a friend's place. It's around. Not too embarrassing.
Excellent.
And I get up. And the bartender's like, drink some water. I'm like, I have water. Love my beer. No, real water. Made with real water.
I hope it's real. Yeah, I froze another water bottle like an idiot. So now I gotta worry about choking on a
Nice.
ice penis coming through the tip.
That's
good though.
gotta order a part from my microwave.
Oh.
Apparently when somebody does something to it, damages the like food splatter on the little square panel on the sidewall. Food splatter can cause it to melt. Or the rays come through or whatever. It's come into the chamber. Little plastic type panel. I'm tired of my bags of popcorn catching on fire.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah, it feels like whatever they have for those numbers, they feel pretty off. Because you're like, oh. Wait, when we do sulfur, does it combine the two? Is it every 2 for 1?
Or what?
Did I put full stacks of sulfur in there, everybody? Do we remember? Hey, I'm trying to get the math down on this.
I kind of caught a little bit of what you're talking about. battery and parts, hammer.
Which is not bad because honestly, I haven't had to really do much. I just kind of just take some of the low grade we get anyways, throw it in this little generator, and like it like charges up the battery too. Oh yeah, let me get the reading on the battery too. Yeah. We're trying to do science on here, brother. That was a misclick. If you heard that, that was a misfire. Don't worry about that. My gun saved you.
I'm gonna die.
Perfect. Come over here. Now, I was saying earlier, I said if you wanted to take one of these tunnels or caves or both, it would be excellent. You don't have to, but I know you like to build, so I was like, this is like the perfect opportunity for us to dominate each other's butts. Your thoughts? You thought I'd never ask.
Like,
Just gotta check to make sure that a lot of times there'll be a bucket exit, and sometimes there's another cave that leads into the bucket, so you might have to own the 2 slots that go back to the bucket. Because if you own the back of the cave, you basically enter the cave by falling down the chute, and then just respawning and picking up your stuff.
yeah.
Which is the best. Honestly, I have stability bunkers on either side, so it's gonna be expensive no matter what. If somebody tries to break in. DJ Fat Nuts.
Here. I banned it.
So I take it it's...
Decided to try to respawn next to my death, but it did not. It put me on the other side of the damn map.
It do be like that, though.
Earlier, I spawned in right next to 2 wolves and a bear.
Oh. Kind of like 2 girls, 1 cup. Be like, not what I needed.
Yeah.
Not what I need in my life.
Yeah.
You want to shoot Bob for funsies? Maybe we can summon him that way.
Space.
You know what he's doing. He's knee deep in snooze.
Yeah.
It's the weekend. I can hear you. You're a little faint, but I can hear you.
No, I was asking if this base over here was deteriorating, but it's not. It's just the way they built it.
It just looks like crap.
Maybe.
I don't know what this bottom section is going to be yet. It's chaos. But you're used to that. That's kind of how I roll.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah, I just started building a one, not yet on this session, but in general. Start building something. I'll have a plan, but never.
It's kind of good that way down here, honestly, because like you just need to figure out how you like what you need to protect. Because if there's only one way to the back, you should always have something in the back. Like if there's the bucket, because sometimes people can fall in such a way where they can get back up. So you can't have it just open. But like if you have 2 wide open exits, then you need to have some plan for how you're gonna block it, like a stability bunker or whatever. But the rest of the cave is just freeform. And it's like you don't need crazy walls in Honeycomb because literally you have infinite wall damage on the either side. So it's not like they can get to you. So you actually can build a really fortified base for real cheap. This one's an interesting cave because you really have to fall down and take damage even to get in. And it looks real shitty. So if you don't have a controlled like spot in here, entering is kind of dicey. Plus we'll hear people break their legs as they come in. So kind of the best. I kind of left these long gaps on the side too so you can see outside so we can pot shot people at our door. Fuck 'em, that's why. Welcome. Mickey loves to fuck people. He really does. That little son of a bitch.
Steamboat Mick.
Yeah, he's steamboating me, alright. Right in the butt. It was funny to watch. tacos. We're doing that. Was the queen or whatever? And
He's so
just
funny how he panics. Like,
hiding. Yeah.
oh, Jack, oh, someone shooting at me. They're just shooting over like at the arc.
You'll be all right.
Ain't he? The other day was taking a puppy to a bar fight. Gas station loaded, unfortunately. Now I have to carry all this stuff.
I'm gonna bust so hard.
Now we
Bust.
just camera.
I'm gonna bust so hard. That's funny. You told that lady you like turn your phone sideways. Did her head explode?
Which one?
Which the one? That
Oh yeah,
the calculator.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready for this? I'm gonna blow your mind. It's been here the whole
She
time.
gone over to ask the other lady for a calculator that was helping on her computer, and then she handed her an old calculator that was still in the package.
Oof.
I was like, why don't you just use your phone? I need a scientific one.
You're like,
yeah, so use your phone.
yeah. You're like, boy, if I got some news for you.
Plus the one on your computer, you can just turn it on. Like, how did you lose your calculator in the first place?
Yeah, for real.
Take it home? The kids use it for school or something? No. I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm just the IT guy. It's not my property, so I don't care. But
You selling them on eBay? What the hell are you doing with them?
music just started creeping me out. God.
Yeah, it really does. It's like, you're like, damn, okay.
Roller layout.
There goes I have blue. Yes.
Pop special action. Headlook. Yeah, this one I like it.
Are you bussing?
That's resources. It's over.
There's a cave south here too that's like real good.
Yeah, the last one I ended up building in the cave. Thought was your cave, but then I found your cave. I was like, oh, I'm in the wrong cave.
It all works.
That one I had a camper too.
Oh yes.
Are you talking about getting a camper? I love camping.
Yeah. I plugged it in the back hole. So we'd have to hear people throw grenades on it to get in. I was like, go ahead, blow that thing up, dude. You'll be super glad you did. It says, hello. How are you? I'm new here. It says sleepy eucalyptus tree. What's up? I thought it said, how the hell are you?
Is that Sleepy's alternate or something? Like
I don't know. No, I don't think.
New here.
Tie computer. Yeah, they're like releasing that new Halo thing or whatever. That's like a revamped mission. I was like, I just can't get excited about that redone slop. I just can't. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. But I'm just like, dude, we've been freaking raked over the coals with our old IP so much. Excuse me if I don't freaking cream my pants over something I've already played. Oh, wow. A campaign that you didn't really add much to? Great. And you'll probably fuck it up with something stupid? Great. Can't wait to see how you damage my childhood memories. Oh, I get to pay for that privilege? Oh, great. Hey, I'm going to bend over and pick up this phone I dropped on the floor. You want to just go ahead and give me the full service or what?
I get out of a vehicle. Didn't mean to get in it.
Hey,
Or
what is it?
Yes.
I had to really think about that because I've been playing a lot of other games.
In a while.
Well,
yeah, I was playing DayZ and I keep tapping the A to run like I'm in GTA.
Right. GTA will mess you up real good.
and I keep pressing the right stick to lean, like, or change camera view, like in Arc Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
This is not right.
Yeah, I'd be pressing Y to do actions like an idiot sometimes, and I was like, oh. I'm like unlocking my doors and forgetting to relock them in Rust. I was like, shit. This isn't helpful.
What's that? Oh, is that a bear or a pig? Pig is what killed me at Harbor. Bag is probably there with some stuff in it.
At the Haba?
Excuse me, yes. Oh,
What did I have right there?
Oh, I should grab that motorcycle. This low grade, I don't even know what it does, but
I just accumulated, dude. What are all these
drink
things?
it at some point.
What are all these books that have words in it? What are they for? Ah, that's nothing.
That's so funny.
He's
Still relevant.
He's such an idiot. I love it. I'm gonna L your bees.
Yes, please. I mean, no. Oh. I thought I was just a spot on my screen. Yeah, there it is over there. Used to get me when I get like a little dirty spot on my screen. I was playing PUBG. I was a person.
Oh yeah, every time. Yeah, you like sneeze or something, you get that dirty spot, and you're like, is that movement? You're like, no, I'm just a slob. Sneezing in my screen.
Frog boots, Razor's favorite. Where's that scrub?
Knee pads are his favorite? You're right about that.
I know you kids like them sloppy.
This Doge try to take me out, dog. Trying to wear you around town. Probably got his little boyfriends around here somewhere too. They're always around. Ooh, notes. Don't mind if I do.
I Primlock.
Primlock, dude.
Is that term?
Why are you so Primlock?
Primlock, that's it.
Why are you so Primlocked all the time? I don't know. I think it's because I'm bad.
Not like that'll roll off.
I'm gonna crumb so hard.
Empty propane tank rolling down the hill.
I mean, I'm getting absurd amounts of stone. There must be.
Oh, peeing. Exchange it.
That's exactly what I'm doing. There's a chode on the hill that's probably soaking up all the metal around here. Probably got a big, stupid-looking base. I haven't even been up there, and I can already tell you what it probably looks like. Big, limp penis.
Not an air tank. Back tank.
I do believe that wolf is trying to kill me. That's the second one. Down to 16 health. Lovely. Fucking lovely. Now my controller's shaking my balls on a regular intervals.
Laces out.
I'm looking for Dan Marino.
Very that one impersonator guy that showed up at the red carpet.
Where did he show up?
And everybody thought it was at the red carpet thing, like one of the main events or whatever. And he looks like Jim Carrey with bad plastic surgery. Everyone thought Jim Carrey got some bad plastic surgery. They thought it was actually Jim Carrey. They interviewed him and everything.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember everybody's like, look at Jim Carrey. He doesn't look right.
Yeah,
Okay,
some
yeah.
crackhead impersonator.
Now that's funny.
That just shows you how stupid people are over there. Holly weird. There's a guy, he tried to buy a Rolex watch, like a special one, like a green one or something. It's like, they're like, oh, we're all out of stock. So then he had one of his friends go in and say that he worked for Tom Cruise and he was looking to buy one. They sold him one.
That's crazy.
It's like, what the? So they actually had it in stock. They were holding it for celebrities or
Like, oh, it's for Tom?
man, dad. Yeah.
We'll screw somebody else over, no problem.
What helicopter is that?
Oh, you know what helicopter that is.
My friend, it is too.
Yeah,
Damn it.
you know. Asking as if you didn't make the phone call. Say, hey man, I'm out in the field. He's out in the field. You should probably swing by. Of course.
I think I'm close to the gas station. It sounds so close, but it's not.
Yeah, it really is. It do be like that. So much stone. Holy shit balls. Yeah, bigger maps do yield more monies. Holly weird.
Still play Rust?
I mean, if they don't come in hot and like being like, so I guess you don't play Rust anymore. If they ask, I'm cool with that. But the people that come in all like, well, I guess you fucked up. You're not playing Rust. I was like, who said I wasn't playing?
You can't find me. Don't be mad.
Yeah, pretty much. I said I spent all week setting up in there. I was like, yeah, it's weird. I'm not there, right?
Jackass.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, we had some heat. We go play something else. We come back. It's weird. They already got raided. Weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, we still exist.
That's bad decisions. Good times.
You make a bad life choice. I was like, Mommy said alligators have all those teeth and no toothbrush.
Mama's wrong.
Yeah, he's like, you're about to make a
Said
bad
she
life
will, bro.
choice. I was like, Mama's wrong again. I walked in, the guy's trying to warn me about stepping on a landmine, and that's exactly what I did.
I can't help it. I like movies.
I was like, I want to get in there. Get him.
You showed me your boobies, and I like them too.
Yes, Captain Insano.
Poke me in the eye, coach. shows no mercy.
She showed me a movie and said, I like those too.
Vicky Valancourt.
Vicky, yeah, Vicky. Wasn't she, what's his name's girlfriend and what was that one crazy movie? Where he used to bite the curb. I cannot think of the name of the movie. Holy cow. American History X. That took some effort to get there. Whoa. Yeah, she was a. Yeah, did she ever titties out there?
Yeah,
I think she
so.
did. I was like, that's Vicky Valancourt.
Very nice.
Vicky Valancourt.
You want me to murder him? He's holding that sign outside the window. Do you want me to kill them? He's like, shake his head no when he's taking the final test.
Brendel goes, Brandon, wow, says farm botting. Of course. That's all I know.
Yeah, somebody has to.
That's right. Vicky Valancourt.
Oh, now the hell he's coming for me. Where'd that gas station go? I can't see.
Whoa.
I don't want to die again.
This is why you haven't gotten your hot bar because of heli. Nah, it's because Primlock, dude. Here.
What's a hot bar?
That's why my primitive pug, dude. Primlock. Ooh, I got some gears. I needed that.
Jack box sandwich. Hungry.
And I like when he talks to Captain Insano and he starts ripping on him.
Yeah, he's like, gets all mad.
I bet you're a virgin too.
What are you, 12 years old? I'm 32. What? That's kind of hilarious. Show.
And then they have her over for like dinner or whatever. And they're all eating like fried gators.
You have crocodile, little baby crocodile.
Yeah, and they're all crunchy and shit.
She's like, what's for dessert? Or he's like, what's for dessert? And the squirrel gets caught in the bug zapper. Squirrel?
I like that he lives in the swamp.
Yeah, how's that lawnmower?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a motorcycle.
Vicky
I'm gonna
Valancourt.
crash it and die. Oh shit. Do a backflip.
Do a barrel roll.
Just did with barrel roll. Does it have storage?
Which one?
Motorcycle with the side cart.
Not that I'm aware of. So I don't think so.
Oh, that's big. Oh, that's a treat. Ah, the pig's eating me. Oh, that hurt.
Vicky Valancourt. Yeah, she got her titties on that one. I remember. I'm like Pablo Picasso for tits. I remember one time I was taking photos down at it was New Year's Eve. It was in Key West, Florida. We were taking pictures and stuff, and like it was just crazy. And then one of my friends is looking through the cameras. He goes, "Dude, you caught a titty in the corner." I was like, "What can I say?" I didn't know I caught it, but I was just like, I could sense it. It's like, dude, it's unbelievable. It is, isn't it? $12.
Can't see anything.
No friend of mine is playing foosball. The one guy that was on a trip
Oh,
kept
no, I
saying, he
get a
goes,
tattoo of rubs on my butt.
we're doing like mom jokes or whatever, and he goes, oh yeah, my mom's dead. And I was like, no, you're not. Turns out, really was dead, and I'm bagging on him the whole time. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
is your mom dead?
it happened with a buddy of mine in the army. A bunch of guys were backing on him, saying mom jokes and stuff. And I was like, you know his mom's dead, right? And they're like, what?
Well, because
Yeah, his mom's dead.
everybody used it as like a comeback, so I did not believe him.
Yeah. And they're like, no way. He's like, yeah, she is. But they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, bro. He like made him feel bad for 2 minutes. He's like, it's okay. It was a long time ago.
But you're also a piece of shit.
Yeah, but you're also dirt. Yeah.
You're also a wrong piece of shit. Just so you know. You prick. Ooh, cargo ship.
Yeah. I'm good at it. Hey. What did I do with my motorcycle? I jumped off of it and rolled away.
You got nice tits. What can I say?
Oh, you're so nice.
That's such a great scene. It's because you yeah, big jugs. I mean, your boobs are huge.
Hey, mama.
You can tell he was just channeling his inner dialogue and just had no filter. It's so worked.
What they let him do was there you go.
Improv.
All that. Yeah. My brain sometimes.
Yeah, it's like you could tell the way they had it set up. They had like the outline, but they let him improv a lot because at the end the bloopers in the elevator was like something completely different.
Yeah. She was laughing.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't control her laughter. Ouch.
Everybody lies. Even the wonderful Jerry lies.
It's nighttime. It's ass.
Yes.
Suppose.
I tell you what. I tell you what. This helicopter needs to take off, brother. Get him out of here.
Yeah, it was coming for me. Then it turned around. I told them to go check you out. You're all right.
He can go to hell.
Yeah, but I lost my motorcycle. Low graded it. Wait, house. Got a boat. Got a harbor. My bag is still there. I don't know how long the bags last. Didn't have a lot of crap in it anyway. More prim. More cowbell.
Primlock.
Christopher Walken, he was so like, he said that haunted him the rest of his career. More cowbell.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I ever regret. Nice coming back at me, though. Jacket.
I've got a fever.
Oh, airfield, no wonder. Oh boy.
Transact console. We did a bit of a walkthrough on stuff over on the PC side. If you rewind the stream to the front half, you'll see it. But yeah, we should get them in about 2 weeks to 3 weeks on testing fast. Is the helicopter gone? Damn. Get him out of here.
It's over by me right now.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's leaving.
Is it? Please.
Thought this tower was the lighthouse. But it's the tower at air.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's not good. Is that a camper? Maybe I should make some pants. What my joke? Crazy.
You see that, what is it, Tom Segura and Christina Pajitsky or whatever getting the divorce?
I saw a
That's crazy.
headline for it.
Mm-hmm. It's like kind of
Like,
depressing.
if you ever watched the show, you should have known. What? Are you kidding me?
Like, oh, they made jokes? Okay,
They were
yeah.
just, yeah, they were just happy in their.
Comfortable with dicking around. That's it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
What's good?
she had to know, like, he's out on the road. He's obviously doing whatever he wants. He's primary breadwinner. Not is it right, but I'm just saying. Gotta have your one chick that you know will have your back. With you before the money.
I mean, she was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Since a pig. I got no room for anything. This is annoying. Let's just camp for a little bit.
What's really hood, bit? What's up, Still Strange? Yeah, if you're looking for the train preview stuff, just rewind to the beginning of the stream. Pretty much pop right in there.
Storage. It's Friday. It's mainland. Oh, Friday. Storage. All right.
Did that deer just kill the chicken? I've never seen that before. What? That was a hate crime, dude. He just smoked that chicken. He's like, fuck KFC. Is it alive? Oh, maybe it is alive. Just not. Alright, well, I'm just gonna let him struggle. Is that my problem? Oh, the 14th top fan, I guess. Oh, oh, nice. What's up? What's up, baby?
Ivan?
Just the chat. I got some goods for the basement. Ooh.
I have a camper.
Ooh. Lock that bitch up.
I don't know how. Remember, I think they're taking it to the junkyard, right?
That's the place you can do it for free.
Why does it sound like that music's gonna make me act or something?
It might.
Find some engine parts.
A veggie what? Ha. Vegemite.
Once I get it running, then I'll have to take it over, put a lock on it, then clear the beds, and then put my bed back.
Yes.
Make sure nobody else spawns into it. Yeah. See, I pay attention. Streams.
That's right. Yeah, because I've had people spawn in my fucking crib. Which is crazy. You go, whoa, who's this asshole?
How did he get in here?
By the way, if the
I've seen
way
that
to...
before on another.
Oh, yeah, they
Head.
just pop in. If you're trying to come in from the top, it's the one in the back. You'll see it. It's an elevator. You just fall down it. Break your legs. Break your legs like a man.
Oh, it's so hot now. Oh, shit. Finding car parts everywhere. I've stowed them on the ground because I didn't need them. Now I need them and there's no car parts anywhere.
Yep. It do be like that.
There's scientists at the airfield now.
Yes.
Main building, maybe.
No, there shouldn't be in the main building. Not there. Were you at the cave recently?
What'd you say?
Were you at the cave recently?
No. Not been over there yet.
Well, we got a little...
Yes.
Yeah, somebody's poking around.
On the thing? Water
Oh.
pump.
Stuff was farmed up out there. There could be farts in the area. Smelly ass farts.
Mhm.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, what the hell was up with Arc Raiders and the damn hostile lobbies?
Dude, I don't know.
They like changed midday for me. I was
Yeah.
looting 4 hours, like 4 or 5 hours, just running around having a great time, killing queens and matriarchs, fucking stuff. Like, everything was going great. And all of a sudden, getting
Hostile.
shot.
Hostile as shit.
Next one is super hostile. Every single one after that. And then I saw on social media sites, group that I'm in for Arc Raiders, people were commenting. Anyone else was having that same experience? That's all.
Yeah, we're in there with
Being
Jupiters
wide,
and
not
people trying to touch our butt.
Yeah,
Rude.
I saw that one. Yeah, really young.
Yeah, we got touched our butts. Rude.
Yeah, I fell in the basement. I was running from a vaporizer. Jumped down in this basement, and all of a sudden I'm getting melted by a guy with a Tempest. And then he came over and started pretending like he was going to punch me. Kept going through the emote, stopping it. Going and stopping it. Stop. Kill me already.
Yeah, like, here, I'll
I
help.
was like, how's your mom doing? Does she know I'm coming over later?
Yeah. Tell her wear some tight and low cut. Make sure she shaves that chocha.
He's all like, oh, sorry, bro. Here, we pick you up. So he picks me up. Then he heals me. I'm sitting there talking shit to him because I'm irritated. I know it's fun. And so he keeps healing me. He gets me all shielded up and everything. Then he goes up the ladder like he's leaving. And he comes back down, murders me again.
That's about
You're
right.
weird, bro.
Yeah, that's about right. They do that, though.
According to YouTube.
He's like, why are you such a bitch?
what Skinny was wearing. It was like a Raggedy Andy.
You know, a scrub.
Yeah, like trying to be like a funny man.
I said, I'll post that into your TikTok. I'm sure everybody's going to love it.
I reported him for cheating or for not cheating for
Briefing.
griefing. And I took the time to type out the whole damn thing with my controller, so they know I'm serious. That I was grieved.
That he is a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like I typed that whole thing out where he knocked me and then he rezzed me, or faked out killing me and then he rezzed me, healed me, and then knocked me again.
Seems like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I was like, you have no friends, got it.
Yeah. So you're a piece of shit. So you're telling me nobody wants to play with you? I can't understand why.
Almost like there's a Discord or something that they all the kids got into or something. They're like, let's go and start killing everybody.
Yeah, it's probably some of the
Record it, so
matchmaking.
talk to each other. So it's like someone flipped the reset switch.
Yeah, I think they did it way too early because it wasn't like on a patch or anything. They must have done it internally, and then we immediately felt it.
Yeah, like they forgot to do it at the last update or something.
Yeah, and they're like, well, we better go do that real fast. If you're not in a
nobody will notice.
If you're not in a PvE lobby, you wouldn't notice until you're like, wow, everyone's just getting fucked up.
I'm awesome at this game.
Yeah, I thought I was dog shit this, but I guess I'm the best. And you're like,
During close scrutiny, you know, this was like a guy that sounded like he was from England or something, and then another guy kept getting knocked by the vaporizers and kept rezzing each other, and then all of a sudden some guy comes over with a Pharaoh. They're shooting us, so we kill him. Then some guy drops down with a bobcat, kills us all.
I think it's so lame when people go, oh, there's no free kits, so let me go do a fucking free kit and then come back and then run it. I was like, did you know that's way more work than it is to actually just make a blue?
Exactly what my son said, how to get around it.
Call him a bitch for me.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Is he a free kit whore?
All you do is run a free kit and then go back and exchange it and go in. That easy. Also easy not to be a punk.
Yeah, you're like, wait a second. Why are you a bitch?
I thought I raised you better. He is a 30-year-old man, so.
I mean, if you are playing a little bit, you should be able to make blue kits. Like, why are you fucking around with free kits?
Yeah, I think he doesn't play it often. Just runs Stellamontes nonstop.
Well, yeah, he should know better if he's running Stellamontes. He should know that real men fucking piss in the bushes. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, what the fuck? Tell him I said that.
I found another motorcycle. Why can't I find any damn car parts for my... I forgot I was working on camper. Focus. Stop looting.
It's so hard to not loot.
You're a scientist
It's so hard
downstairs.
not to loot. Loot is so hard.
I'm at airfield, so I'm like, yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, you're like, okay.
Here.
Yeah. I mean,
Got my bandana.
Twist my arm. I guess I'll go in.
Got wooden armor on shit as well. There's some car parts in a car earlier. I don't know where it was.
Turkey's done.
So hungry. I'm so lazy to chew. This is ridiculous.
Hey, one second, what?
A crossbow. Bitch.
Hey, crossbow, bitch.
Got a DB and a crossbow.
Yeah, if I got a little crossbow, bitch.
I don't want your shorts anyway. I got a wetsuit on.
That's right.
Special.
Your mom's a bitch, probably.
I don't know.
Probably, okay.
War crimes! War crimes! It's hilarious. I bet I've grown a man now. Years ago. I swear he was wearing one of those things in his mouth for like that one game that you try to explain what things are, but you put that thing in your mouth so it makes you talk all slurry.
Sounds like a ball gag.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sounds like a
Pretty
different
much.
kind of game. I think it's just called
Don't
butt.
judge me.
It's called butt stuff. It's a completely different game. I do believe you play it with women. I guess you can play with guys too. Or lady boys, whatever you're into.
Whatever. Don't mind. Okay, tell someone the job done. I mean, what? I was in the military. Is that a carpet on the ground? Oh, that's what fell out of the... I thought something fell down. Rug. Get rolling
Hey,
across the
Dave.
field. Where is my unnamed camper seat? Oh my. Why is this road so empty? Where's all the cars? Barrel piles. Oh, you're a scientist. You in the ground or something?
I'm the water boy.
Oh, ow! It's messing me up. Uh-oh. Oh, I couldn't bandage in time.
Yeah, I've been carrying around the damn piece of paper and a little bit of wood to, like, you know what I mean? I get freaking rinsed by wolves and bears constantly. Nothing sucks worse than having a full payload, trying to walk home and getting fucking munched. And you go, damn it.
There's a car with car parts that I really wanted. I just get him. Yeah. While we were living the rough life trying to get this damn camper going. Crankshaft.
Crank. What? No shit. You know what I mean?
You like that?
You like that, bitch? Yeah, I don't like that.
You're not.
That's from the Mr.
Oh, are
Thing.
you kidding me? A wolf?
Again. Sometimes it does feel like the game's out to get ya. But then, almost immediately after it, you get rewarded with all kinds of loot, dopamine. You're like, ooh, yeah. Give me that kind of loot. I'm gonna shoot you a text.
Okay. I go. I'd be that had a lot of stuff in it. BB, crossbow. Oh, no. Oh, you stupid wolf.
Get that?
2 minutes on the sleep. Bye. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dale.
Oh yeah. Dale. Dale. All right. Yeah. Check the Discord, and we'll wrap it up here for the stream. We'll see you guys in the next one. I think the next one's gonna be Sandbox. Probably sometime tomorrow after we wake up. So we'll be hitting that up. All right, guys. Have a fantastical day. Later.